But according to some, that was none other than Anaya Sparks. Sparks and Smalls have been linked in the past, and their MO was to set up people and rob them as they tried to do that night.
To New York. Finna going. Try to take my chain, I ain't gone. We gon' come in. Hey gang, hey gang. Look, I got my spoon. You hear me? We back with another video. I said we back with another video, man. You feel me? Hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to I think 100 subs right now. We running it up, man. This like our year or something, man. This might be our little, you know what I'm saying? I sparked the Thumpy. We gonna get into this video. I had seen it. The Philly boy had posted this drum. I don't even know he from Philly. I just know he be posting about all the Philly stuff. So, you know what I mean? That's what we about to get into. I'm ready to watch this drum. You know Valentine's Day coming up, bro, but I don't got no Valentine and shit, so I'm gonna be on the think. Probably play the game all day.
Some say that the fascination with killers comes from an evolutionary desire to identify potential threats. Others say that it helps people explore the darker side of the human psyche while still being safe. The city of Philly is no joke. You got to keep your antennas up at all times. 17-year-old Quadri Bello had to learn that the hard way.
We like this, bro.
He had trust that Anaya Sparks, who was 17 at the time, was safe to be around. He was wrong. Anaya and her boyfriend, Newski, were becoming somewhat pros at setting up potential victims. People that would DM Anaya looking for romantic connection only to meet up with her.
See, and I be telling my little bros that shit, bro. Bro, don't be out here thinking with your dick, gang. If it's too easy, gang, it's not good. No, gang. We don't want nothing easy over here, gang. Shorty ass is tripping. He said, yo, what you doing? Nothing want to come over. I'm on my way. Damn. No, we don't go to no shorty's cribs, first of all. We not doing no cribs, and you do go, you better have pipe. And I'm not talking about slinging pipe. I'm talking about you better have pull to face on shorty, you feel me?
And have her boyfriend and his friends rob the unsuspecting victim. Most times, it would end up just robbery. I say just robbery, but that in itself is bad enough. Anytime you involve robbery and taking people's possession from them, you have to take into the account that this person might resist. What do you do then? Well, we found out earlier this year when I did a video on Anaya, who was on the run at the time. She has since been captured. Here's what I had to say at the time. She has since been
17, 5, 4, 110. Damn, shorty small. Look, you know what I mean? Nah, look. I only paused it because I thought it said shorty was 5'11". I was like, you can't be big cell and you a jump out boy, shorty. Chill, you feel me?
captured.
But she 5'4".
Here's what I had to say at the time.
You know what I mean?
For all of your stucco repair needs.
Nigga slide over
From
there like,
cracks
I got this little bite. I'm ready to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go hit on the little bite real quick, come back. Oh, they jump out, pull up, oh, propose it.
Women kill and are often involved in killings for a variety of reasons.
Fuck.
Every time I would come across the Philly's Most Wanted Fugitive page, I saw some people I recognized and most I didn't. But one face in particular always stuck out to me, Anaya Sparks. Amongst all these grown men wanted for murder, you saw the unassuming and crying face of 17-year-old Anaya Sparks. Thoughts about what happened and why she was on the run crossed my mind. Did she have an abusive boyfriend and kill him? Was she beefing with some chick over a dude? Did she have mental issues like Martina Westcott and black out on somebody? The answer is a lot more sinister and dangerous than I imagined. Women and even teenage girls have been getting involved a lot more.
And then, like, what's she gonna tell her kids when she get older? Like, Yeah, I was setting shit up. Like, I was the... Bro, like, people don't be thinking about that shit, bro. Niggas really be crash outs, bro. Don't be a crash out. Get yourself a job. Do something, bro. That ain't it, though. Get you some money. That's it. That's the only thing you can do in 2024 is get you some money, yon. Or you gonna be sitting behind these bars with all... Hold up. You gonna be sitting behind the bars with all these dickheads. These... And at the end of the day, it's still free to guys, right? But come on, bro. Like, you need some money. You ain't worrying about nothing
Women
else.
and even teenage girls have been getting involved a lot more in the streets
I
recently.
got room and new thinking and shit.
Anaya allegedly got into the business of setting up men or teenage boys and robbing them. Egged on by her male associates and friends.
Yo, y'all remember the dog filter on Snapchat? Yo, I used to be sitting... Yo, when I go back and look at the old snaps, I be like, nigga, what was you doing, gang? Yo, we was really had the dog filter with the... And then they switched it up. You can get the Jones used to move, the tongue used to call. Yo, Snapchat was scattered, yo.
And her boyfriend,
Snapchat was really out
she
of
had been
pocket.
at this for a few years, according to sources.
That was crazy.
According to this same source, they disclosed
I was on Uvu and Kick. Yeah.
3 people that they know of that she lured to hotel rooms and either robbed them herself or had them robbed. She's rumored to be involved in other, more serious incidents, but she hasn't been charged with any of those crimes. She is, however, being accused of having something to do with the murder of 17-year-old Quadri Bella. Quadri was from Southwest Philadelphia.
It's crazy.
Quadri Bella would have been 18 years old on the 18th of September. He graduated from Hardy Williams Mastery Charter Elementary and High School, class of 2020. In the summer of 2020, Quadri and Anaya began to talk, and eventually, Anaya had Quadri robbed. One of the items taken was his iPhone. On September 1st, 2020, Quadri and his friend used the Find My iPhone app to locate the phone and pulled up to the location. Anaya, her girlfriend, and around 4 to 5 other males were all on the porch at 2330 Edgeley Street in North Philadelphia.
The gang pulled up without no pipe, and they just went there on some talky shit, bro. No. If I pull up, we gonna pull up deep. One, and we all got pipe. This shit can go any way, bro. They just robbed you. So if you got robbed and you pulled up without a gun, that's a problem. So we about to...
Quadri and his friend approached the porch, and an argument ensued. One thing led to another, and guns were drawn, but not by Quadri and his friends, as they weren't strapped during this altercation.
Bro, what do you mean you wasn't strapped? They just robbed you with guns to your face. How you ain't strapped, but you want to pull back up on them, bro? Make it make sense. Gang tweaking. Rest in peace, gang. Rest in peace.
I don't know all the details to the story and why they would go to this location without a gun. All I know is Quadri and his boy began running from the scene when Quadri was shot in his back. Around 1:25 a.m., the Philadelphia Police Department responded to the scene and found Quadri lying in the street. He later died at the hospital.
Since that video came out, I have identified all parties involved, or at least the ones charged. Anaya Sparks, along with her boyfriend at the time and setup partner, David Mumford, or Newski, Antoine Brunson, and Cheyenne Fields, have all been arrested and charged with murder, conspiracy, and robbery, among many other charges. I've never done this before, and I'm a little hesitant to do it, but there was another person that night, a girl, now 17, who claims to have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was also there that night.
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical...
Hey,
I spoke to this girl, and she specifically asked me to leave her out because she claims to have not known about the robbery and subsequent murder that was about to happen. She claims that she wants to move on in her life and isn't involved with any of these people anymore. Now, only because she is a minor, I'm going to honor her request, but this person...
Y'all believe that? Nah, if y'all believe it, I believe it too, but I'm just saying, y'all believe it? I believe what she's saying. I believe her. Feel me?
Person, along with the other 4, was charged with murder initially. The 17-year-old girl's story was corroborated by a person claiming to be a corrections officer, but I couldn't verify their identity. So, people could be spinning me for a loop in the DMs, but either way, I could verify that this 17-year-old was who she says she was, and because she's a minor, I'm going to honor her wish.
If that's her face, that's blurred out, I think the people that know her know that's her though. Like, fuck, you went to her Instagram and took a drawing and just blurred the face. You just, like, you hiring her from the mass of the media, but the inner circle is gonna know, and that shit gonna spread like a wildfire. Like, so if this is this girl and all he did was blur the face, that's crazy. He still got you caught, cause niggas gonna know this picture if it's on your gram. I ain't gonna lie.
I wish I could break down why I really don't believe the CO person. The main reason is because she made it very clear that she was trying to clear the 17-year-old person's name. It was obvious. Unfortunately, I can't share the DMs because no one would ever talk to me in confidence again. If anyone in the comments wants to debunk the story of innocence, feel free. Now, this person did plead guilty to robbery, conspiracy, and other charges and received 11.5 to 23 months and 10 years probation. So make of that what you want. To be honest, I'm not willing to say I believe her 100%, but once again, because of her age, I'm gonna leave her identity out.
She got off.
Now, on the night of the incident, when Quadri and his friends went back to Edgley Street to get their phone, it was Quadri's friend who initially spoke to police. At first, he told them it was only an argument, but he didn't mention the stolen phone. As police gathered more evidence, it was apparent that he needed to be truthful or he himself would end up in legal trouble. He gave police an initial statement, then he never showed up in any preliminary hearings. So the state was left to prosecute this case without a crucial witness. Antoine Brunson was the first to get arrested and charged in this case. He was arrested on March 11th, 2021, according to court records. He was charged with murder, conspiracy, and robbery, among other charges.
What's the time for that?
Next to get arrested was the 17-year-old we spoke of earlier on March 13th, 2021. 2 days later, Cheyenne Fields was arrested and charged with the same murder, robbery, and conspiracy charges as the others. Anaya Sparks and David Munson, the 2 main perpetrators of this crime, were able to hold out the longest. Munson, or Newski, from 24th and Diamond, was able to hold out until August, but his name was involved from the start and he was charged.
Also new this morning, a break and a double shooting investigation in Pottstown. U.S. Marshals arrested an 18-year-old man and are now looking for a 17-year-old girl. Kasim Williams was arrested in Philadelphia yesterday, and there's now a warrant for Jami Barnes. She's accused of providing Williams the gun used to shoot a 17-year-old and also kill a 25-year-old man on Sunday night. The suspects and the victims were driving around together in the area of Grant Street and Union Alley. The bullet reportedly went through the teen's hand and struck the adult in the chest. Williams and Barnes both face charges including third-degree murder and attempted murder.
6 months ago, I did a video on Jamie Barnes, or Smalls. In that video, I explained that there was an unidentified 17-year-old girl. That girl's identity never came out, but according to some, that was none other than Anaya Sparks. Sparks and Smalls have been linked in the past, and their MO was to set up people and rob them as they tried to do that night to Lil Smoke. Twice now.
Jump out girls. Yo, y'all gotta move along. Y'all gotta get on. Y'all gotta get the fuck from around here. Fuck no.
These attempted robberies have ended up in deaths that I know of, and that they have been alleged to be a part of many, many more, but haven't been charged.
Wix is your platform to perform on.
That's what I be trying to tell you.
To be honest, without the murders, I doubt either of these two robberies would have been reported. On the night of Quadribello's death, they went around there to get their property back with no intention of getting law enforcement involved. Instead, they died. Anaya Sparks was on the run until November 1st, 2023, according to court records.
Damn.
Cheyenne Fields is currently on house arrest, awaiting the outcome of her case. 21-year-old Antoine Brunson took a guilty plea for third-degree murder, conspiracy, and robbery. He is going to be sentenced in January of next year. 20-year-old Anaya Sparks was just taken into custody on the 1st of November and is awaiting trial. Or she might plead out. And 22-year-old David Mumford, who is the shooter in this incident, was sentenced to 17 and a half to 35 years for murder, 10 to 20 for the robbery, and 10 to 20 for conspiracy.
So they only gonna charge him with the first one. That 17 to 30, that 35. All the other Jones.
All to run concurrent with each other. On top of that, he got 2.5 to 5 years for an altered serial number on an illegal gun, and that is to run consecutive. That's a long-winded way to say he was smacked with 20 to 40 years, basically. David Mumford is currently awaiting to see if an appeal in his conviction will be granted. Anaya Sparks is presumed innocent, of course, until proven guilty in a court of law.
Nah, she guilty again.
This morning, Philadelphia police believe a fight over a cell phone ended in deadly gunfire. It happened on the 2200 block of Edgeley Street in North Philadelphia just after 1 a.m. Investigators say a boy in his late teens was shot in the chest. The victim's 20-year-old friend told police a group of men approached them and someone opened fire. Officers rushed the victim to the hospital where he died a short time later. No word on any...
Next is Anaya Sparks. Miss Sparks is wanted for the...
To add to this, their situations are just sad all around. All of the individuals involved were teens at the time. Quadribello will remain 17 forever and never get to see what his life would have turned out to be. His only mistake was meeting Anaya Sparks, who was extremely misguided her whole life. Her only being 17 at the time and not being accused of shooting anyone in either case we spoke of just goes to show she was making awful decisions about who to be around at the time. All the quote-unquote men around these girls at the time, instead of using their craftiness to make legal money, they used lazy tactics and naive girls to do their bidding, luring horny dudes to their demise. Cowardly behavior. They shot Quadri in the back as he ran away. If there are any updates I think is worth sharing, I will let you guys know accordingly, and I'll leave it there for now.
Man, dang. I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't even like shit like that. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I'm gonna get with y'all. We out this, y'all.